What's going on? Make this real quick. The carbonation wise eventually wake up. I think they're already bright. They're very bright, but are they in delusion right now because they still believe that their husband is going to get out? I think it's going to die. I think it's going to get old. And also too, it's entertaining because to seeing him cam up and still keeping his life. But I feel like if he's going to be there for 5+ years or more, I think they're going to get tired of going on Bigo and talking about, oh man, my husband, he's going to be out of prison, and we know this too. Blaming white supremacy that he got a restraining order, even though he did this for his own will. It has nothing to do with white supremacy. So I think that the wise eventually are going to come to their senses. I'm gonna still continuously to watch the videos and everything and from other people's various channels from retrospective about about these women that's coming together and it's just still holding on that positive light that they's gonna come. Now I will give them this, that they have good loyalty. They believe that it's gonna be light at the end of the tunnel, that eventually he's gonna be free. But like I said it before in my previous videos, it's not gonna happen. It's not. So, but with Legio Bishop being locked up, I mean, only thing is they can have visitation. I'm pretty sure you can have visitation, maybe a phone call in here and there from time to time. But I think the women eventually they're gonna probably go home because there's other people from the camp that went home. Caliber and other individuals. In the meantime, some people probably went to Mexico, even though they had ties to it. Excuse me if I'm coughing, but but I just really truly believe that eventually, man, they're gonna stop. There's gonna be some changes going on. So I believe that people are gonna move on. They're gonna gain a little bit more knowledge. So I was just looking at some other individuals I know too. They got evicted. So I mean, they're limited on finances and access. So the only thing that's motivating them to go on Bigo is to get this type of donation. But they still trying to shine light, like, hey, our leader is gonna come back. But eventually, I think that the Lord is gonna step in and they're probably going to go home and be with family members and be with people that they love, truly, and probably get some therapy so unwind this brainwash from the years they was under Eligio Bishop. So I don't think this is gonna last too long, but it's just very very interesting though that these women was all over. They was on the kitchen table, but I can see their light. I can feel their spirit that they're kind of low key happy that he's locked up because you can hear it in her voice. I mean, even Velvet, right? Well, Velvet's gone from the camp, but Velvet and her daughter, like, it just and her baby, they're just so happy, very happy, man. I mean, she's living her life. Her YouTube channel is growing. I want these women to, create their YouTube channel and just move on, try to generate some income from there, get a job, probably get a place to stay, or put their monies together and be like, hey, we're just gonna get an apartment together or a condo, and hey, we can talk to him from time to time, but we're gonna break this covenant from him. And I think that's what eventually is gonna happen. I'll give it a year or two, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But at the end of the day, it's only so much you can do when a man is locked behind bars or behind a glass. What can he do for you financially? What can he do for you physically, mentally, emotionally? So eventually I think they're gonna get tired of talking about these ideas. They are kind of right when it comes to the processed foods that's going on in America. I mean, I think I can see like Zoka and other individuals in Malia, like these people, they can be like a advocate for the black community, literally, seriously, because they have that voice and they have that passion and that drive. And I think the Lord has given them those talents to do that, to talk about the ills of the community, the things, the Buffalo shooting, BLM. So, I mean, you can probably use them as to become a potential, a politician or anything, or a lawyer in the next life. So, so my thing is, I think it's gonna die down. So this is the reason why I'm making this video for the carbonation. I think the carbonation wives, they have a gift, they have a blessing. It's just that Legio Bishop, he just exploited them, he took advantage of them, and he manipulated them. So, but we're gonna continue to move forward though. But that's all. That's my theory on that. It's eventually gonna die down, and then you be like, wow, they're a totally different person. You can tell they're getting sleep now. They don't have to do all those. Well, they've been doing those chants, but they don't have to keep showing the three up, for hours and hours because he be talking about nonsense. It's like they're resting now, and they don't have to worry about being physically abused, which is a great thing. So that's all we have to say. You guys to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and I believe the fast will probably be watching his older videos too, so they can continuously deplete a case like, hey, this man still needs to be locked up because with the potential danger he has on the minds of these young women and men, he can tell them like, hey, go and hurt someone eventually. So I'm glad that the DeKalb County in Georgia is doing their thing, and judges are denying his bond. But we have to see. We're going to continue to move forward. I think he has allegedly another bond hearing. So if that's true, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about that as well. But y'all continuously to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. That's all we have to say. I'm out. Deuces.